Did you know Dallas farmers markets are turning into a full-on family destination? And it's not just about picking fresh produce anymore. I mean, at Copell Farmers Market, you'll find kids splashing in shaded fountains and playing on nearby playgrounds. But over in Frisco, you got families gathering around for live music. You got chef demos, while McKinney's market sits right in the middle of a historic village, giving you a very different weekend feel. So these markets are more than just shopping spots. They've actually become community hubs that offer something for everyone. And if you've ever wondered where to find a place that brings together the local food, family fun, and a real sense of community, I mean, you're in the right spot. So let's take a closer look at what makes each of these farmer markets stand out, starting with a Saturday morning favorite of mine. For families looking for a good Saturday morning spot that actually wants to make everyone want to get out of the house, you've got Copell Farmers Market, and that stands out for all the right reasons. You got kids and the run of an open green space. You got a playground, a splash pad, so they're not just waiting around while you shop, but there's usually something going on for them as well. And so whether that's like a craft table or a hands-on activity, parents can really browse the stalls without having to rush through the whole trip, and they'll have something to keep them occupied. But what really sets this one apart is the focus on quality and local connections. So the market is really about supporting local farmers and makers, with around 40 vendors who are required to prove the authenticity of what they sell. And many of them pick their produce within 24 hours of the market day. So the tomatoes, the greens, the eggs that you bring home are all as fresh as they can be without having to grow them at your own house. So there's a direct link between the grower and the shopper, and that means you know exactly where your food is coming from, and you're putting your money right back into the local community. And of course, they've got meats, they've got fresh cut flowers, they've got baked goods, full range of produce, plus little specialty treats if you want something a little different. So, and it's not just the shopping. I mean, the whole market layout really encourages families to stick around. I mean, kids can play, parents can kind of hang out as well, shop around, but there's a steady flow of regulars who make the place feel really familiar, even if it's your first visit. So you can grab a coffee from the local coffee shop there, also catch up with the vendor about what's coming around in season, or just enjoy the whole Saturday out there. And it runs Saturday from early March through November. And by the way, my name is Levi, and if you're thinking about selling your home in the Dallas area, you can reach out below. All of our information is in the description. You're going to need an absolute expert in this market. Kind of tricky times, but that's okay. We'll talk through that with you whenever you reach out. All right, next up we got Frisco, which really stands out as a really cool weekend spot over near Old Town Frisco. It's open every Saturday from 8 to 4. I like that. It has the extended hours, and Sunday from 10 to 4. So it's a year-round destination. It fits easily into the routine, and the consistent hours means you don't have to plan around a changing schedule. Plus, like McKinney closes at noon, so you can always bop over to Frisco and check it out and still have some time left. But the market is designed to feel really like a family-friendly event that lasts all weekend. So they have live music there, they got chef demonstrations, and it really creates an atmosphere where there's always something happening. I mean, kids can hear the band while parents can pick up, anything you need from there. There's a lot of good places to eat inside there, and really cool juice bars, and you can get fresh juice, and then also dog treats. We always like to bring Penny along and get some dog treats, although I think she likes the McKinney dog treats a little bit better. But it is pet friendly around there. I mean, lots of dogs, so just make sure you got them on the leash and they're cool. They're not trying to bite everybody's head off. But whenever it comes to what you can actually get there, again, like I said, lots to do. You've got arts and crafts and jewelry and shirts. You've got the local butchers. You've got coffee. Very, very good international cuisine there as well. So some really good diversity that I love. And so you can grab really whatever you need. Of course, produce. I got some blackberries last weekend there. They were huge and really, really delicious. Lucas loves those blackberries as well, our little kiddo. And then what's really cool is you're right down the street, right around the corner actually, from historic downtown Frisco. You can bop over there if you want and get some Summer Moon coffee if you don't want to get coffee there at the farmer's market. I do like Summer Moon, but they are completely destroying downtown Frisco right now, revamping that whole project. We've talked about that on some earlier videos on this channel if you want to know about the rail district project going on in downtown. I mean, it's in full swing right now, and it's very hard to navigate that whole area with traffic and sidewalks. Even as a pedestrian, you've got to kind of work your way through there if you want to try to get into Summer Moon or some of the other shops around there. But overall, still a great place to hang out. And then of course you got McKinney Farmers Market, which is on Saturdays from 8 to 12, and so a very short window in there. We always seem to get there around 11 o'clock, so we're in there last minute. We've got some amazing candles. Actually, hold on one second, I've got one right here. These things, pretty awesome, you know, but they last a long time. All natural, smell amazing. She puts all these little cool things in here. This is Gentleman's Lavender, great for the office, by the way, and uses these wood wicks, which is really cool. So all natural. I'm more of a naturalist. I don't like chemicals and things like that. So this is Fields of Fidelis, I guess. I don't know how you say that. Anyways, she's there. Like I said, the dog treats. Penny, our dog, actually loves those. We get chicken feet and all kinds of chewables, ears, hog ears and stuff like that. She loves that stuff, eats it up. And then also you can get some homemade tonics. Oh, and there's also the kimchi lady there. It has all these different kimchis, which I really like. It's really cool. Always a little coffee vendor, and it just sits all around a historic home. Really good breakfast tacos there as well. It's a food truck, like a little mini food truck out there on the street. Got some of the best breakfast tacos you will eat, and they're really inexpensive as well. So love to get the breakfast tacos there, get a coffee, walk around, get the dog treats for Penny. We picked up quite a few of these candles. They're lasting quite a while, which is really cool. So really good quality. And then you'll find other vendors there as well, some homemade tonics and kombuchas and you know, all that natural stuff. But overall, then you're just right there next to historic downtown McKinney, which is my favorite historic district up here in the North Dallas area. So you can just walk right over and check out everything that's going on in historic McKinney. You got a couple of wineries, or I want to say wineries, but wine restaurants or wine bars, which is really cool. They got some great patios. It's right around the square. You got lots of boutique shops you can go into. Breakfast over there as well. Toasted, I believe, is... No, Layered. Maybe it's Layered. One of those. It's either called Toasted or Layered. That's a really good breakfast spot. We usually go there on the patio because we always have Penny with us, and then, you know, the kiddos as well. So we'll actually be there this weekend on top of it. So it's a great place during the summer. Overall, you should check them out. And then, of course, I got to talk about the Dallas Farmers Market. If you're going to be down in the city, you've got to check out the Dallas Farmers Market. Great view of the skyline of Dallas and a lot going on there. The OG of farmers markets. It's a cool spot. We love to visit there when we can, and I love to get lots of culturally diverse food there as well. And they got some amazing bakers with some awesome sourdough breads that you can check out. But overall, you have your fair share to pick from when it comes to the farmers market. But I think, in my opinion, those are the 4 best you should consider checking out. And again, if you're thinking about selling your home in the Dallas area, reach out. All of our information is below. You can get a free home evaluation too if you like. That'll give you a quick estimate of what your home value may be. But this is an interesting market, so you do need to have a conversation to make sure this is the right time for you as well. And until next time, well, we hope to see you around town.